Well, howdy there, Internet lads and lassies. Here we are again, another session with the Guilt Guitarist. This time we're going to do Scotland the Brave. So, this tune everybody recognizes, especially the first little lick. I'm going to go ahead and play the tune now for you. Alright, that's the basics of it, so let's break it down. Alright, so this isn't the Scottish national anthem, but it's pretty darn close and everybody knows this tune. So once again we're playing in a G tuning here. So the E and the A are both tuned down a step, so we got D, G, D, G, B, and D. So it's real important to have this B in here because from a theory perspective here, we're in the key of G. So G is our 1. So we got a 1, a 5, a 1, a 3, and another 5, and we got an extra 5 here on the bottom if we want to play with that. So make a major chord. It's real important to have that 3 in there to define it as a major or a minor. And we're going to be using a lot of this these diatonic harmony patterns where we're playing these two notes, the B and the G string open, and then we go to the second position here with the A and the C, and then we move it up 2 more frets, and then so from a chord scale we go with the G, it's the first note, second note, follow this finger here, first note, second note, third note, fourth note, fifth note, sixth note, seventh, eighth, right? So basic diatonic harmony there, covered that in the previous video. So anyway, we'll just basic tool in our pocket that we use for improving the melody that we can play on the song here. So first, I guess I'll just try to break it down without playing any extra melodies, harmonies, and just play the raw melody as much as possible. So we start with the G. So I like to do a little riff on here. So I add a little extra pick after that last pull up. And that's really the same thing as, which is the third, a fifth, and then a high 1, or the 8th of there. So I'm just kind of continuing that G scale, and the melody is using that major chord to finish out the melody there. So And that also, that last part, if we really want to flesh that all out, we can play this beautiful version of a 5 chord, a D, basically to add, to resolve the whole phrase here. And so while we're doing the melody, we're going to pick a steady beat with the thumb. Now when you think about it, you know, bagpipe music, it's all about the drum, right? So if we're playing a bagpipe style tune on the guitar, it's great to make use of drum strings and focus more on the melody in this kind of style. Alright, so now we're mixing in the diatonic harmony with it. So you can really see how the melody, it's instead of playing these notes together, we're using it as intervals. And as usual, we want to try to, you know, add as many pull-offs and hammer-ons as you feel comfortable and whatnot to sort of emulate the bagpipe style. Except, of course, because, you know, it's not a bagpipe. We're picking these notes with our fingers, so there's a whole different game that we can play with staccato and legato that the bagpipe really doesn't have. And so that you know, as you can tell, that really changes the feel of it when I, like, you know, get that sort of in that syncopated part there where we're playing with the up and the down beat. Alright, now we get to the chorus here. Alright, so as you might expect, we're going to go to the 5 chord, so that means the 7th fret here. We can write. There's our 4 chord, here's our 5 chord, right? Because we can just bar it. We're in the special tuning. So, but we're gonna just keep this drum going on the G string, right? So very simple. 1 1 1 1 2 3. That's the string numbers, right? What's that? That's just really a higher version of this G chord, right? So, and then from there it goes to the right, which is basically our 4 chord, and walks it on down into what again turns into the 5 chord, and now we're ready to start again. So you can loosen up and have a little fun. So, it's a great little melody, fairly quick turnaround, gives you lots of chances to do it over and over again and embellish it any way you might like. And a great use of intervals, these 1-3-5 or 3-5-1 intervals here that make up so much of the melody, and it's just really a lot of fun to explore that.